We're inside the Metro PCS Music Lounge with the cast of Moonshine, that Hee Haw musical, a love story so deep it's fried.
And I love every single thing about it.
I know you do. Let's say hello to the cast real quick. We got Justin Guarini. He plays Gordy.
That's right.
It's
the truth.
Is that how Gordy talks?
That's not how Gordy talks.
How's Gordy talk?
Gordy talks like me. He's a city slicker.
He's the city
it's really
slicker.
Then we got Ken Clark. He plays Bucky Jr.
It's true. Can't deny it.
Can't deny that at all. We got Rose Hemingway. She plays Misty May.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
I'm pretty good. And then we got Ryah Nixon. She plays Lulu.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
That's how Lulu talks.
And are you the little sex kitten of the South? Is that what you are?
I guess so. That's what I'm trying to do. See if I'm pulling it off.
Are any of you from the South? Originally, just Justin.
Georgia, yeah.
Yeah, just a Georgia boy.
Mm-hmm.
Bulldogs.
Yeah.
I don't know if Miami counts, but
South
really.
It's still the South.
Yeah,
the South.
It's in the South, but it's not really considered the South, though, because
Not
so
really.
many Yankees move down and
Right.
infest
Yeah,
it.
every winter the snowbirds come down.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Hee Haw
Ruins
is
the vibe.
actually set in Florida.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
right?
it is. Yeah, well, Tampa, right?
Oh,
Part of it.
You mean our show?
Yes. I'm sorry. Moonshine.
Talking about
Moonshine.
yeah,
That's
okay.
not true.
Yeah.
Not the original
Because
show.
see, I
yeah,
grew
Moonshine.
up watching Hee Haw.
Yeah, so listen,
I
because
really
did.
did.
Yeah.
And it's just they usually have a bunch of big country stars come in and sing. They do little skits. Is this loosely based on the TV show, or does this have nothing to do with the TV show?
It is loosely based on the TV show for sure. It started out in its original sort of the original idea of it.
Incarnation.
Yeah, it was a little bit more of that Hee Haw stuff, and as it's sort of grown, it's really become very kind of in that feel, in that world. But it's not, you're not going to see a variety show the same sort of way. It's not that sketch comedy. It's actually a narrative story.
Yeah,
and
it's an
sort of
original
in the
story.
vein. Yeah.
What they did was they brilliantly took everything that you love about Hee Haw and they transported it from the time that it was airing to today. Today's humor, today's story. But you know what really they were able to capture was kind of the essence of Hee Haw, but something that I think that we can all relate to is community and the fact that no matter what town you come from, especially if you come from a small town like we have in this show, that everybody knows everybody else. There's heart, there's community, and I think that that's a big part of our show, and you know, part of the reason why we love doing it every single night. We really enjoy ourselves up there.
Do you feel like when you do this show all the time, it's hard to get out of character when you're done? And or is it when you turn it off, you're done?
No, I mean, the Southern accent is really addicting and really lovely.
Right?
It is.
Especially when you hear it everywhere you go. I mean, I'm from Seattle, Washington, so it's totally not my wheelhouse at all. But absolutely, everywhere I go now, like, and I go to any grocery store, anything, it's first thing is like, "Hi, y'all, how you doing?" It's just so lovely to be around, and everyone is so friendly. It's been wonderful.
When Kelly gets excited, she gets her southern accent
country.
going, like
Ooh.
super country. Or
Or
if she
when
gets
she's
mad at
mad.
you.
When I
Or
come
drunk.
home from vacation in
Right.
South Carolina. I'm from South Carolina. So when I go home for a week and come back, you can't understand me
Right.
sometimes.
Rose, how's it feel to share a name with one of the biggest villains ever in the history of movies? Rose from Titanic, of course.
Of course.
You're the villain.
Yeah.
Don't
No,
do that
JC
again.
and I have always been very upset that she pushed Jack. You know, she
Yeah.
pushed
He was
Jack.
dead.
You know what?
Yeah, Jason.
There was room for two.
Never
was
let
dead.
go.
I agree with you,
And the bitch let go.
100%.
Still pissed off.
I will say, as a kid, I had a giant 6-foot poster of the Titanic in my bedroom, and I loved watching it because I got to hear Leonardo DiCaprio say my name. A lot.
Over and over again. I would make that my ringtone if I was you.
Yeah.
You know, you've also shared the stage with Nick Jonas, right?
I have, yeah.
Doing what?
How to succeed in business without really trying.
Oh, that was
I
Daniel
could've told you that.
Daniel Radcliffe was he?
Daniel Radcliffe originated the role with me, and then Nick Jonas came in and replaced Daniel when he left. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is it
We're
weird-
Nick Jonas, the Jonas brothers. You know, they're from this area, so we're real good friends with all them.
Yeah.
Is it weird to go from film over to doing stage work? Because I feel like in film you could screw up and you redo it, but stage you screw up, you're screwed up.
I think it's just a different medium, you know. I think we've all done either film or television, and I think, yeah, you can mess up and you have to be much more subtle, but I like the adrenaline of, you know, being on the stage and, you know, you're playing to the back of the house and you got to get it right. And even when you mess up, you have to figure a way around your mess ups. And with this show, because we're in preview, previews, which is a process where the show can change, like literally day by day. They can take out whole scenes, they can put in new dialogue and scenes, new songs. It's pretty awesome. I mean, it's like you really have to be on your toes, and you really have to be out there helping one another make it through the show.
Is there a trick? Maybe it's just something that you know when you're really experienced doing live performance art like that, that when you do mess up, are there just tricks that you know the way to go that they teach you?
I don't know if it's a trick or if it's just that panic instinct of
Yeah.
something's got to come out of my mouth right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's probably going to be the thing I rehearsed
Right.
most of the time.
Right.
And if it's not, Justin, bail me out. If it's not,
Yeah, we
Help
do
each
help
other.
each other.
Yeah, like
We
what
definitely
happens
do.
though when like you're looking at Justin and he's just not saying his line?
It has happened.
So what's the worst
Yeah.
moment that you
Had
have had on the show?
My worst moment certainly was in one of our first scenes together. There's a
was like
joke.
second preview. It was
We have a
very
second preview.
early.
There's
Yeah,
a
it's fine.
joke, and I ended up saying the punchline before the setup.
Oh no.
That
And then
happens.
so I had to figure a way. And Rose looked at me and was like, "Oh."
I said I am terrible. I am terrible. I was like, can I go back and say
Yeah.
the beginning of the joke? Nope.
No,
No?
no, and it's like,
Okay.
and maybe it's like 3 seconds on the stage, but it feels like
Feels
3
like an hour.
hours
Yeah.
when you're up there and you're like
Truly.
racking your brain.
Eventually, he was mumbling, and I just finally said the cue line for his song, so that the band would come in. And it didn't make any sense,
was
but
fine.
we
Yeah,
we moved on.
That's the trick, is to move on. Like,
Yeah, you
we've all
just
been on
gotta-
stage
Right.
with people where you look at them and they just go deer in the headlights, just blank slate, and that's the most terrifying.
It's
But
been real interesting lately because I know a lot of the Broadway stars, they were starting to call out people in the audience when they're texting or, do you ever have moments like that where you have to deal with something going on in the audience that's so distracting you have to address it?
Well, we just the other day there was a cell phone that was going off quite a few times during my song, but you have to just sort of plow through and hope that the person isn't too old that they can't hear their cell phone, which I think was the case because it just kept ringing over and over. But this show, because it's such an outrageous comedy, we have had the most absurd, amazing responses, very verbally, screaming back to being like, "That was so funny!" and like some of these jokes,
Things like people have loved it so much. In this type of show, it's actually kind of fun to hear that much of a response. We feed off of it because it is the
other
jokes
character.
just fly.
But just
and
for
it's
future audience,
constant.
this isn't interactive.
No. Please don't come and try. Yeah, no.
Please laugh, but don't talk.
We do like to hear them laughing. We like to hear them enjoying themselves. It's it's why we do it.
overlappers, or are they annoying?
I like I personally like
especially with a
overlappers.
show like this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's really into it. Wow.
yeah.
Like you kind of lean towards the stage more for that person when you're telling your jokes.
Give it to them a little more.
So, Justin, I'll say one word. Tell me what comes to your mind first. Karaoke.
Celebrity. It's an event that I'm producing for Comic-Con this year.
That's
Well, what a
right.
coincidence.
Karaoke is his favorite thing.
Hold on 1 second. Did Al do prep?
Wait a minute.
He just got
Is someone
so
recording
lucky.
this? Are we recording this? Al did prep, guys.
Did we get this on tape?
It's because it's bold at the bottom of the prep. It's like, this would be good for Big Al to talk about.
Justin, Al he has a karaoke bar. He
Oh,
loves
nice.
it.
Good for you.
Yes.
Well, it didn't start off as a karaoke
It's a sports bar.
It's a sports bar that Al likes to sing during
It's-
games.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's
nice.
when you use the word karaoke, that implies you allow other people to sing. He doesn't allow anyone else to sing when he's
It's
there.
almost, Justin, it's almost like a mini concert.
Really?
Because it's like when I get tired, I let people sing. And then when I feel like I got my breath back,
Right.
I go up and sing another 4, 5, 6, 7 songs.
Bless
in a row.
you. Bless you.
That's for
Bless you.
everybody.
You should have the cast down.
We got to do it.
Yeah.
You gotta do
Y'all
it.
can y'all can come
Tell
hear
us
Big Al.
about your
Enough, Al.
more exciting karaoke. Yeah.
It's the second year we're doing it. I have a production deal with Clear Channel, and so we are working with Reed Pop and Comic-Con, and we're putting on celebrity karaoke, where we invite out a lot of people from the Broadway community to come and sing. We have a live band, a live karaoke band that plays with us, and really what it is a chance for the the fans, the Broadway fans, the Comic-Con fans to get in touch with some of their favorite people on Broadway to win a chance to be able to sing with them. And this year we have some really great prizes that we're giving out, including like a voice lesson. You can get a coaching session with a big casting director. So there are a lot of great things. And basically it's just getting the fans more involved with the people in the Broadway community. And I love this community and I love the fans, and they're really passionate, and anything we can do to engage them and be with them, it's great.
What's your go-to karaoke song? I want to go down the line.
Man.
I know it's tough, and there's a lot.
Okay, give me your top.
Okay, look, I will give you 2 songs I sing. There's one that's a duet that's Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. The Elton John George Michael duet. That's really nice.
All right.
And then there's George Benson's Masquerade. Now that's not a lot of people have heard that song.
Not a lot of people under 50.
Right, haven't heard that song. Right, yeah. It's Masquerade by George Benson.
Yeah,
it's a
beautiful
great
song,
tune.
though.
Great
Beautiful song,
yeah.
George Benson for the white people. George Benson.
Wasn't he the on Broadway
Sang
guy?
on Broadway, yes.
Sang
Yeah, on Broadway. Yeah, I knew that one. That's the one he's most famous for.
Very good.
What about you, Rose? I saw you thinking there.
I mean, I was thinking. I always do Son of a Preacher Man really purely because I'm terrible with lyrics of songs I don't have to learn.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm terrified to try something that's, new or different because I will get it wrong.
Right.
So that one I know. I can do it.
Nail it every time.
I
You
can.
don't
Well,
even
I
need the
mean, I probably still look at the prompter.
prompter. What about you, Ken?
I do Billy Joel. I do New York State of Mind whenever they have it. Just because, again, I know it.
Yeah.
I
Is
can
your
rip
Billy
it.
Joel on point? Like,
I don't know if you'd call it an impression, but
Ken Clark can sing.
It's more of an homage.
we can all sing. Don't let them fool you.
of course, you guys are on. You guys are in Broadway.
But yeah,
Oh,
I
you're
love
in a
that one. I
musical.
do. I've done Minnie the Moocher when it's been.
Okay.
I love that song. It's Cab, man. It's Cab Calloway. But yeah, those two generally.
All right.
Ryah?
Right.
I sing a lot of Dolly.
I bet.
Love
I
that.
The girl from Seattle singing some Dolly.
I do. Well, yes. Actually, most of the parts that I've played have been Southern girls, so that's kind of my wheelhouse these days. So a lot of country Dolly songs. I never go to karaoke, but if I were to, that's
Is it
what I
too
would
much
say.
pressure for you guys since you guys are professionals? People think, oh, these guys are going to be great.
I think we just like to have the night off.
Yeah, and I think it ruins it for people like us. Because if one of you were up there singing karaoke, I would just leave the bar. There's no way I could follow that.
And we like to watch other people. I mean, it's so much fun.
Well,
No
I'm
judgment.
I'm gonna try my best to see if I can squeeze you guys in.
All right.
Between your sets.
Between my sets, maybe the 9:30 showing. But no, I do. It's a shame. Sometimes I get tired of hearing myself sing while I'm singing karaoke because I've sang it so much.
If you're tired, then everybody's
I'm like,
tired.
this is like the 11th song in a row.
Well, you guys have the show going through October 11th at the Wiley Theater, right? And ticket price is just $18, so it's pretty affordable. It's a good show.
It's 2 blocks from my bar. Seriously.
Is it really 2
We're
blocks
gonna
from
make
your
this
bar?
happen.
Dude, you're on Flora Street. I'm right around the corner.
He's on McKinney Avenue.
I'm on McKinney Avenue.
What's
It's
it called?
McKinney Avenue
Yeah,
Tavern.
McKinney, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you
there.
gotta get there.
Dude, I'm picking you up.
All right, let's do that.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a night where we all hang out together. And then you guys can see your
Only
outfit.
JC invite himself.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna have fun. Yeah.
And me too.
Oh, dad of 2 over there hadn't been out in like 2 years.
Anybody have kids? You got 3, Justin?
3?
3.
Do they get to travel with you on the road?
You know what? Sometimes they do. It's
School
getting
and
harder because they're
everything.
getting older and they go
Yeah.
to school now, and so the
That's
state requires that.
tough.
But they do get to travel, and they're going to come down later on in this run.
good.
Do you have dad jeans yet?
Dad jeans?
Oh,
No,
the best.
those
Yeah.
jeans? No, I'm still sticking with the young man's jeans. I'm trying to avoid that for as long as I can.
Do you still do the patented funky chicken move that
Oh, boy.
But
So what
did I
say?
ever do that?
Yes, you did somewhere.
Why is he? Why? And he patented it.
Yeah, well,
What?
I'm not gonna give me- Where did he do this? Was that way back on American Idol? Where did I see you?
Maybe. I did all kinds of crazy things on that show.
God, how many years ago was that though?
I think we're coming up on 15 years. It was
That's
a long time.
crazy.
I mean, look, I will forever be thankful for that show. I'll be forever grateful that I was on that show. You can't buy that kind of impact that we had. You can't buy the kind of exposure. I mean, the fact that people remember me for hair I cut off 10 years ago,
Yeah.
I mean, is great. And, the fact that I've been able to parlay that into a great Broadway career, great theater career, to be able to work with fine people like this, and on great material is really an honor. So I mean, you'll never find me ashamed of that
You're
funky
gonna be
chicken.
He doesn't remember it, but he ain't ashamed if he did it.
Yeah, I don't know where it's from, but I do remember it.
I might have been drunk in your bar for all
Vivid,
we
yeah,
know.
could be.
Well, make sure you check them out, like I said, through October 11th. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Get some rest, and we'll
Did
hang.
you give the website out to buy the tickets? I don't remember.
Oh no,
Did
no,
you?
it's not. It's DallasTheaterCenter.org. That's where you can go to get.
Got
You'll
it.
not regret it. It is it's a good time.
Yeah, we'll come watch you guys, and then we'll hang out.
And is it for can little? I mean, what are the ages? I mean, a lot of people are looking for entertainment to do with kids. Is this something that's family friendly?
It's the comedy can get a little raunchy, but I think a lot of it will probably go over their heads.
Yeah.
But
So, in your
it
opinion,
is-
would you say like ages 12 and up? I mean, what do you think
yeah,
you say?
that's fair.
That's
That's
fair.
12 and up is fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
dancing to look at that's
Yeah.
not necessarily raunchy. It's mostly the humor. the
innuendo.
message.
Okay.
Yeah, and when we say raunchy, I mean it's not like Andrew Dice Clay, raunchy, but like, and it's never right on the nose. It's a lot of suggestion.
Okay.
A lot
so
of
if you
innuendo,
know about
yeah.
it, you know.
And the
Okay,
show's
there
got
you
so
go.
much heart, I mean, the message is great for kids.
And
I
the
mean,
songs are comedic, right? They're all
yes.
pretty
Oh,
comedic.
yeah.
Are you guys
Who-
able to give us a little just
Yeah.
Yeah.
little sneaky sneak?
If they won't, I will.
Sure.
I prepared.
Sure,
I
sure.
prepared my Hee Haw song just in case y'all said
Come
no.
on, come on, Kelly.
I'd like to hear
Come on,
that.
Kelly.
Oh yeah, I think so too. I mean,
Why is everyone dying to sing right now? The non-professional.
Show, we're already showing off.
Bust it out.
Don't worry, I won't. Sing or are they gonna sing?
I don't know.
Vote.
So
Are y'all
I'll,
supposed-
I'll start. So
Okay.
just to set it up, I'm sorry, because somebody's got to start. They keep looking at me, so I'll start. So to set it up, in the show, Misty is the name of Rose's character. And in the show, Misty goes to a pawn shop in Tampa because she has a necklace that she wants to repair. You'll see the rest of the story, but as a part of whining and dining and trying to convince her and con her into taking me back to her hometown, I sing this song to her, appropriately titled Misty. So I'll just sing a quick verse of it.
She's blushing already.
So, you see the good in everything. You find the sunshine in the rain, but it never rains when you're around. You've got an angel on both shoulders. Could make an ace out of a joker. Could make a player settle down. Misty, just looking in your eyes gets me all misty. And then there's more.
Gotcha.
All right, Kelly, you gonna follow that?
Yes, I can.
Okay, Kelly.
From the hit TV show from the 70s, Hee Haw.
Here we go, y'all.
Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
Whoa.
Deep, dark depression, excessive misery. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
We need you in this show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, we might lose Kelly.
I'm ready to go on tour.
She's gonna take my
I'm ready.
If we lose Kelly after 20 years, it will be to Hee Haw.
That's amazing.
You guys are so awesome for
Thank
doing
you.
this for us.
Thanks for having us, y'all.
thanks guys, thank you.
Thank you.